Hello all you lovely people, I hope you're all well today. Welcome back to my channel, Danny FYR, Find Your Reason. I'm Danny B, aka Stan, aka whatever that you want to call me. The video I've chosen for us to have a look at this time is it's going to be another Fine Time with Ronnie Mund. On the last Fine Time I did, I think it was with Sal Governale, and I said on that one I was going to find Ronnie the limo driver's Fine Time, and I found it, so we're going to look at that today. And if any of you don't know who I'm talking about, all these characters are from the Howard Stern show. So I'd recommend still watch this even if you don't know what I'm on about, and then go over and watch the Howard Stern show, because it is actually hilarious. I only started watching it a couple of months ago, and some of the characters on there are just so funny. So yeah, this one's going to be Ronnie Mund, so I hope you enjoy it. This video comes from a channel called the Beetlejuice Archives, so if you want to go over there and subscribe to them, go do that. But first and foremost, please subscribe to my channel. Right, now that's out of the way, let's get on and have a look at this. Oops, I need to be more prepared sometimes. Right, here we go.
Hey Stern fans, welcome to Fine Time, the show where you, the fans, get the opportunity to ask questions and interact with your favorite Stern Show staffers, whackbackers, and celebrity superfans. I'm your host, Rachel Fine. Topless. T-O-P-L-E-S-S. And no, I am not talking about me, but I'm giving you a fantastic hint as to who today's guest is. He's a man of many catchphrases, such as, whoa, 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 stop the clock. What's your problem? What's wrong with you? And of course, whatever, dude. He is known for frequenting strip clubs, more specifically Rick's Cabaret, dyeing his beard, being easily agitated, and having a hot girlfriend who is a good 30 years younger than him. Most importantly, and despite the fact that he's about a foot shorter than Howard, he is the man responsible for the security of our big tall boss.
Yeah.
You do not want him making speeches at your wedding, but you do want to join me in yelling, "Let's fuck some whores!" Say hello to my guest for this week, Ron.
He got tortured for that. He went to someone's wedding and there was kids and everything there, and obviously Ronnie had been drinking, and all of a sudden he just stood on the table and shouted, "Let's fuck some whores!" He got tortured on the show. Like I say, if you don't know it, go watch the Howard Stern show. It's funny.
I'm the limo driver.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
And how are you today?
I am fantastic. How are you?
I'm great.
I'm so glad to hear it.
I'm glad to be here.
Excellent. The fans are glad that you're here.
Nice top.
Thank you. Just for you.
But usually, when I see you come here, usually you wear a hot dress.
So you're
What
just
happened?
like, well, I didn't have you to choose
Are you
my wardrobe.
afraid?
I didn't have you to choose my wardrobe, but you know,
Okay.
I would have landed in one of the stripper bikinis.
All right, let's get on with this nonsense.
We have a question for you from @HPEric71. That's actually High Pitch Eric. High Pitch Eric asks, when will you grow up and stop acting like a kid?
Well, high pitch. Never. I'll never grow up. That's my
Look at him.
lifestyle. Being a kid, getting in trouble, being the class clown. I always was in school, so why not continue until they put me in the ground?
Okay, no quest for maturity on your end.
Nah.
I gotcha. Good for you. Got a question from Mike L. Mike asks, who would you rather have blow you if you were forced at gunpoint? Sal, Richard, Gary, Howard, or Benji? And explain why.
Some of the questions that get sent on this Fine Time are outrageous. I reckon he'd say, this is awful. I reckon he'll say Gary.
Well, Michael, what a fucked up question. I'd have to really think about that. Sal, definitely not.
Not,
Okay.
yeah, I knew that one.
Because he's just gross. I would probably say Benji.
You think you'd give a good blowjob?
Yeah, I think Benji, because I think Benji's dabbled in a million different things in his lifetime.
Is this breaking
Because
news right now? Do you
Benji's
know
dabbled,
No,
so
not that I know anything,
he's really thinking about this.
I've seen Benji. Let's put it this way. Probably Benji.
All right, I'm going to let the viewers read into that. Next question is from @Corny5378. They ask, I'm curious to know if you know how annoying you are.
Well, Corny, I've been told many times by a lot of people that I am annoying. I get on a lot of people's nerves. Jason Kaplan is one person I know here that I get on his nerves. You big fat fuck anytime you want.
Yeah, I remember that.
A very angry limo driver over there. Slash security guy. Slash Meals on Wheels guy.
Let's see, who else? Doug Goodstein, I get on his nerves sometimes.
You can't do anything
Ralphie.
without Ronnie saying,
Hey, Ralphie.
oh, you're going to throw me under the bus. Everything's under the bus.
So you're saying Ronnie's just way sensitive?
Ronnie's, I think Ronnie's a little sensitive. He's
Oh, but Doug isn't. Doug isn't.
Nah.
Even though he's a schmuck, but that's all right. Let's see. I don't know.
So you have a general sense that people get annoyed.
Oh yeah, I know everybody gets annoyed by me.
Okay.
And you know what? I don't care.
He doesn't care.
It's just me.
Question from Adam J. Adam asks, what is the worst situation that you had to help get Howard out of? Meaning, what was the most real security bodyguard moment you had with Howard?
Adam J.
Oh, it's getting real, a real question, huh?
In this situation, there's one thing I will not talk about. There was a situation years ago back at K-Rock. It was in all the newspapers, and that's all I'm going to say. If you want to go back and do research on it, that's fine, but that's one thing I will not go into.
Well, I have no idea about that one neither, so I might have a little Google search into that one and see what he's talking about, what event he's talking about.
Did you, not asking about the specific situation, but you
Life-threatening
literally,
situation.
and you stepped in and saved Howard's life?
Research it. That's all I can say.
Okay, we will all start researching. Next question is from @Ross7019. Ross asks, being Howard's security, shouldn't you be in better shape?
@Ross7019. That's
That's
what
the
that
one.
is? How does he know what kind of shape I'm in?
Okay, you've seen photos or video.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
listen, I
yeah. Look at he's got chicken legs and everything. Go on, Ronnie. But he's been with Howard for years, so he must be doing something right, mustn't he? You know.
I've been with this man 26 years, and if he doesn't trust me by now to, do the right thing for him, then there's a problem.
Yeah.
But he's never complained about anything with me, so I'm not worried about the shape of me. I think I'm in pretty damn good shape. So
Take that.
He is in pretty good shape because at the time I'd say of this recording when 2012, 10 years ago, I know Ronnie's around 71 now. Yeah, so I mean, he'll have been like 60, 61 at the time this was recorded. So I mean, he was in pretty good shape.
yeah, so there.
The next question is from EDR. Edie asks, who or what inspires you most so that you can write such awesome poetry? Do you have a special place you go to get your inspiration?
And awesome poetry, they're taking the piss there because no, his poetry is awful.
Well, EDR, I usually go down to my man cave, my NASCAR room, and first I'll sit at my desk and I'll turn on the little light. It's nice and quiet down there, nobody bothers me. And I start at my desk, and most of the time I finish my poems in the bathroom, sitting on the bowl.
So it was you were there so long that you just end up having to go to the bathroom?
Well, no, I don't do the poem all at once.
Okay.
Sometimes it'll take a couple of days, it could take a week. Like when I did the one for winter, say.
Winter was great.
Winter, yeah, everybody thought it was awesome.
Winter is when there are no leaves on the trees. Winter is when we say goodbye. To the what?
I remember this show, it was funny as.
It's funny, it's the truth. I remember I started
They're all
at
on
my
you.
desk.
Sorry, I'll take this back a bit, but them shows what it's showing here. They are all on YouTube. That's where I watched them. So if you want to sort of brush up on Howard Stern, if you don't know, and who all the characters and everybody are, just look them up on YouTube.
Leaves on the trees. Winter is when we say goodbye to the birds. To the what? To the what?
Why is that funny? It's the truth. I remember I started at my desk. It took me 3 or 4 days to do Winter.
A couple lines at a time?
Yeah, as the thoughts popped in my head, I would run downstairs to the desk, or if I had to go, do what I had to do, I would sit there and make little notes in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then I would come out and go back to the desk and rewrite it on the paper,
Do you keep a pad stashed in the bathroom in case inspiration hits you?
No, I would just take a piece of paper, and when I was working on a poem, I would take it in with me, and that's what,
Have you written any more poems since the Christmas party?
No, I think I retired from that after that one.
I'm sorry to hear it.
I'm not
I
surprised.
was misunderstood at that poem, with that poem at that party,
We look forward to this event where we can let loose and get bent. Some say the host of this party is an ass. Some people say he is crass.
I think everybody took it the wrong way.
He was talking about Howard there as well. Howard wasn't very happy with that at all.
I was trying to bring out something nice, and obviously it was interpreted that I did something wrong. So I think I retired for now.
Well, we're certainly going to miss
I might write poems that you guys don't know about, but that's
Like what?
you don't know,
What?
and you'll never know.
Are these like girlfriend romantic poems, or is this,
I don't
just
know.
for your own
I don't know.
enjoyment?
I don't know. Would you like me to write you one?
Yes, I would love it.
I don't know if Richie will be,
I
appreciate
guarantee
it.
he'll be fine with
No,
it.
I don't
would
think
love
so.
to have.
I don't think he would.
Please write me a poem.
No, I don't
I'm
think
not
so.
even kidding. I would be honored to have a Ronnie poem.
All right, I'll think about it. How's that?
Okay.
All
If
right.
anything strikes you.
I will start in the bathroom on that one.
If anything
I will
strikes
start
you.
in the bathroom
If
on that
anything
one.
strikes you during fight time, run to the bathroom and get started on the poem.
No, I won't
because-
do it. No, see,
can't wait.
it's got to be quiet. I have to have quiet.
Okay.
I got to be alone.
He's got to be in a zone.
The best thing I do is I go downstairs and my dog lays on the bed
Yeah.
in my little office room. There's a bed in there, and I sit at the desk and I turn around and I look at him, and he's fast asleep. It makes me relax,
Yeah.
and then I can start doing things. Things pop in my head.
Seeing a sleeping dog just puts you in
Yeah,
a
he's
calm,
great. He's awesome.
tranquil
He makes
state.
me think.
It's profound.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
A little bit. But I still
Whatever.
like you. I still like you.
Sleeping dogs.
Question from Mike L. Mike asks, would you let Sal take a massive shit on your chest if it meant a romantic evening with Cher?
Michael,
I reckon he'd
no
say.
fucking way. I don't care.
I thought he was going to say yes then because he absolutely adores Cher. Ronnie adores Cher. So I thought he was going to say yeah, he would there. But obviously he said no, let's go back just a touch to see his reason why.
Chest if it meant a romantic evening with Cher.
Michael, no fucking way. I don't care. No way.
A whole special night just
No
you and Cher. She
way
could
to have
sing
to look
you.
at Sal's asshole above my head
Oh God.
taking a shit on me. It will never happen.
That's such a, it's a good
No, it's also gay, so
It's like-
It's also gay.
Wait.
He's just been talking about who you'd rather have blow him through, and now he's talking about that. That's gay. This is see. That's why Ronnie's funny. He's crazy.
Let me
Okay.
clear something up. Nothing against gay people. I'm not. I love they do their own thing. But Sal's sitting there with his ass over me. I saw his ass numerous times already, running down these hallways, on a boat in Florida, dropping his drawers and moving people. Now, I've seen enough of his ass to know that I wouldn't want it over my face, shitting on my chest.
Listen, I mean, he could turn around if that
No,
needed.
no, absolutely not.
Okay,
No
sorry-
way.
sorry,
Sorry,
Cher.
Cher. I love you to death, but
Wow.
I saw you in person. At
This is a
your
romantic-
concert in Vegas. That was enough for me.
No romantic evening. Question from Joe M. Joe asks, do you use or have you ever used Viagra?
Joanne.
Yeah, he uses Viagra. I don't care what he says on this answer.
Good question. everybody tries Viagra. I don't care what they tell you.
There you go.
Because guys are curious to know what it does and what effect it's going to have on a girl.
Okay.
Right? And yes, I have.
And what was the effect?
It was real good. Not for me as much as the girl. Worked real
I'm
well.
saying nothing.
I bet. Got a question from Dave C. Dave asks, do you think you will ever retire, or will you drive Howard for as long as the DMV will allow you to drive? And if you do retire, what are the plans?
Who's that now?
That's Dave.
Dave. I will not retire until they put me in the ground.
See now, he has retired and he moved out of Las Vegas. So he actually has retired and he moved to Vegas in the end.
I feel that people who retire waste away to nothing. They rot. They fall apart. They get old real quick. Like I've seen people that I know that retired from New York and moved down to Florida, and all they do is walk around the mall all day, or maybe play a round of golf like Scott the Pace does, which he thinks that's great exercise or whatever. Which is, to me, golf. I mean, I'm not knocking golf, but I don't get golf. I mean, I'd rather be in a race car than be on a golf course.
Okay.
And being in a race car gets you all wound up, it gets you charged up. You can get out of it, you're wound up like a clock when you get out of the car. Been in it, I went, done the schools and stuff like that. That's how I feel about retiring, that all that goes away.
Okay.
You lose your energy, you go to sleep at night, you wake up in the morning and you feel like shit. Like what I do now, I know people complain about the hours and stuff, but I'm so used to it that,
I mean, if you retired, arguably you'd have more time for NASCAR.
Yeah, but that's just sit around and watch it, which is,
Yeah.
kind of, you fall asleep every once in a while during the race, watching the cars go around,
That's
but
my
it mesmerizes you. But retire, I don't think I'd ever retire totally. I'd always find some kind of work to do. And as far as Howard, I don't know, how long he's going to work or not work. As long as he's around and he wants me, I'm there.
Gotcha. Jim M asks, have you come to terms with being the world's biggest douchebag?
Jim.
What a question.
Jim M. Well, Jim M.
What a question.
You must be like one of my Twitter people. I hear this bullshit all the time. And people who talk to me like that on Twitter, I'll answer them. And just, to me, they're just jealous people who wish they were here. I'm here, they're not. And that's the question. That's the answer I give most of these people all the time. They're jealous. They wish they were me. They wish they were here. I'm not saying I'm a big star or anything, but they wish I was here. They were here in my spot.
In other words, they're haters.
They hate.
Haters.
Well, I don't call them haters. We call them assholes.
Assholes. No, I'm not haters.
You don't call haters. There's no such thing as haters. They're assholes.
On that note, I want to thank Ronnie for taking the time to answer the questions that you, the fans, submitted.
We're done already?
Yeah, well, we're done. I mean, I have one last one if you want me to. I've got one bonus question. Maybe.
Bonus question? Boner question?
Well, the boner
I
question.
already had a boner when I sat down and started looking at your chest.
Well, that's ironically, that's what Adam F. wants to ask. Is it difficult?
Adam S?
F. He wants
F?
to know if it's difficult not to stare directly at my breasts during this interview.
Adam, what is it? Adam who?
Adam F.
Adam F? I've been staring at him the whole
Yeah,
time, even
I
though she
think
doesn't
that
know it.
question was already
I was
answered.
staring at him in the green room when she got here. I've been staring at him since I know her. So, that answers your question, Adam?
Take it all in. Take it all in.
I think everybody does, Ronnie, just not you.
Please keep
See what I see.
Email your questions, tweet your questions, send them for Facebook, send video submissions. Remember that it is your show, so don't screw it up.
And I'm the douchebag, remember?
For the douchebag and myself, I hope that you had a fine time. We will see you next time.
See ya.
See you, Ron.
Well,
It's my pleasure. This was super
Thanks for
fun.
letting me look at your boobs.
that was Fine Time with a fine Rachel Fine and Ronnie the limo driver Mund. I hope you enjoyed that video. I found it funny. There was some funny clips in there, and that's just typical Ronnie. But if you go over, watch the Howard Stern shows, but for the ones who already know, you know what he's like anyway. He's just wacky, crazy out there. Doesn't really care. Says what he thinks, that type of guy. So I hope you enjoyed that video anyway, because I'm out for this one. I'm Danny B, aka Stan, aka whatever the but you wanna call me. Until next time, my people, peace.